All right, our new section has to do with what's called trigonometry. It's a possible class you could take a couple years down the road after Algebra 2. So this is the basis of it, the basic part of it. All right, so when you look at your calculator, you're going to have three buttons: sine, cosine, and tangent. And all we're going to do here is enter these numbers into our calculator. Okay, if the calculator will work with me. Okay, so sine. We're going to just turn it on, hit the SIN, couple buttons above this 7, and then hit 67. Now, before we do that, we need to check our calculator. I should have done this already. We want to hit mode, right next to the second button. And we want to make sure right here that it is not radians, but set for degrees. All right? If we did radians, we get different answers. Then we just hit enter. And there is our answer. And we're just going to round to 3 spots. So 9205 becomes 0.921. All right? Cosine of 45. So cosine 45, enter. 0.7071, so 707. Tangent of 25. Enter. 0.4663, so we're going to round down, so 0.466. Now I just want to show you what would happen if it wasn't correct. And we went to mode and it was on radians. And I did tangent of 25 again. Tangent of 25. Whoops. We get a negative number. And that's a sign that probably something is wrong with our calculator. And if we do get that, we just go down and change this. Okay? So our next one is cosine of 43. Cosine, C-O-S, 43. If you don't put the parentheses, it won't make a difference. 7313, so that's 0.731. And that's it. That's all you do for that first part. Now, we have the decimal. We do not have this number here. So if you notice, these were degree measurements. 67 degrees, 45, and so forth. We don't have the degrees. We just know the sine of some angle equals that decimal. Well, one way to do this would be to do the sine of 1, sine of 2, sine of 3, and just keep going until we get 0.256, and that would take forever. So we do the second button. It's called the inverse sine. So we use second sine. And then we just put in parentheses 0.256. And we're just going to round to the nearest whole number. Whole number here would be 15. So that would be 15 degrees. Okay? Next one. We don't have the angle, so we hit second cosine. And we put 0.642. And that's about 50 degrees. Don't forget the degree symbol. Tangent of A. Now, there's a reason there's a capital A there, is because we'll learn how it goes later, but that is angle A in the triangle. All right? So, we do second tan because we do not have the angle, and we type in 2.498. About 68 degrees. And here, we can actually do this. Cosine of x, so second cosine. We can just type in 3 divided by 8. Okay? We can also do this, second cosine. We can hit the alpha y equals button. And hit enter and put in the fraction 3/8. And we should also get, whoops, I put in 3 colon. Let's try that again. Second, plus we didn't do the second. Second cosine. Why is this not working? Second cosine. Buttons aren't working. So alpha y equals. Hit enter. And there's 3. Go down. Hit 8. Go to our parentheses. And again, about 68 degrees. Another thing you can do, you can put the decimal in, divide 3 by 8. This is extra work. With 0.375, and you could do that. Second cosine that board is not being cooperative. Second cosine and put in 0.375, just like we did before with decimals. And either way, we're going to get 68 degrees again. And then tangent of x, so second tangent, and then just type in 13 divided by 6 as a fraction or as a division problem. Doesn't matter. 60 by 65 degrees. Okay? All right. Now, we're trying to find x right now. Okay? So let's go back a little bit in Algebra 1. If I said 17 equals x over 2, how would you solve that? You first find your x and ask yourself, what's happening to it? Well, it's being divided by 2. So how do you undo that? You would multiply by 2, right? Same concept here. To get x by itself, it's being divided by 13. We are going to multiply both sides by 13. So x will be this product. And we can type that in our calculator. We can type in 13 times sine of 67. Or if you want, you can just do sine of 67 and get that answer and then multiply by 13. Same thing. So 11.97. Okay? Okay, here we go again. What are we going to do? We're going to multiply both sides by 24. So I type in 24 times tangent of 82. 170.77. Last but not least, multiply by 260. So I take my calculator, all calculator work here. Pretty easy. 260 times cosine of 15. 251.14. Let's make that 5 actually look like a 5. All right, now this one's a little trickier because the x is on the bottom. I'm going to show you the long way and then the shortcut. So technically we need to get the x on the top. Okay? So we're going to do x on both sides. So that gives us x times the sine of 61 equals 15. Now how do we get x by itself? Well, we need to divide by the sine of 61 on both sides. So x will be that division problem. So we just take our calculator and do 15 divided by, 15 divided by sine of 61. So about 17.15. Now, if you notice, look back at the original problem, we did 15 divided by sine of 61. Basically, these two swap places. So the shortcut is, if x is on the bottom, just swap places. 16 divided by cosine of 80. That's all you have to do. 16 divided by cosine of 80. 92.14. Switch places. X is on the bottom. X equals 152 divided by cosine of 5. 152 divided by cosine of 5. 152.58. I believe. Yep. Now, all mixed up. So, x is on the top, multiplied by 14. 14 times tangent of 54. 19.27. Careful with that rounding. 19.27. X is on the bottom. Switch places. 58 divided by sine of 34. 103.72. Oh, what's going on here? Back to what we first learned. We're trying to find the angle. So we have to hit second cosine, and then just type in 32 divided by 43. And if we wanted to, you could also do the alpha y equals and put it as a fraction. Doesn't matter. 41.9, so about 42 degrees. And that's it.